Hello, this is a presentation that will take you through the types of study you can apply for as part of the Compass project. It will also offer information about the credit system at university and the varying modes of study. As explained in the Compass project video above, the Compass Sanctuary Scholarship offers a pathway into higher education. You can apply for either an undergraduate or a postgraduate level course as a Compass applicant. You can find a full range of subjects available to study at Birkbeck on the Birkbeck website and find the course that best suits you. So remember to visit the website after watching this video. Higher education is a general term used to refer to courses mostly offered at universities. Higher education often comes after you've completed further education. Typically, this happens within high school, sixth form, or colleges. Undergraduate refers to the first level of study within higher education. It includes short courses and full degree programs. Postgraduate is the next level up from undergraduate study and is for students who have already completed an undergraduate course and want to specialise in a subject further. For further terminologies you may come across during the application stage, check out the UCAS page here. So when we refer to types of courses the Compass Scholarship sponsors, we often refer to them in regards to the amount of credits they are worth. So what do we mean by credits? Credits refer to the amount of accredited hours of study at higher education. All university level courses consist of different modules which are worth a certain number of credits. Modules are split into mainly 15 or 13 credits, which typically take 1 to 2 terms to complete. You are often expected to take between 2 to 3 modules alongside one another, depending on the pace at which you complete the course. All courses at Birkbeck are accredited in this way, and the number of credits you take make up the different type of qualification you are awarded. With the Compass Sanctuary Scholarship, up to 120 credits of an undergraduate degree will be funded. For example, you could complete the first year of a BSc in psychology and you will walk away having completed 120 credits and therefore have gained a university level qualification in that subject, but not the whole degree. This is the same for a postgraduate course. For example, you could complete 120 credits in analytical bioscience at a PG level and walk away with a postgraduate diploma. In the next section, we will talk about the different types of courses you can take and the progression routes they lead to. Compass scholars are expected to stay at Birkbeck usually between 1 to 2 years to complete their chosen course with us. When we refer to progression routes, we are referring to what your time at Birkbeck can lead to, usually at another higher education institution. The following are examples of courses taken at Birkbeck by previous scholars on the programme and what they are now doing. The first student studied a higher education certificate in criminology at Birkbeck and is now currently studying a BSc in criminology at St Mary's, Twickenham, and was able to progress into the second year of study. Another student studied psychology part-time with us at an undergraduate level and is now currently studying from the first year at Goldsmith Study in the same programme in psychology. Another student completed a foundation year in politics at Birkbeck and is now currently studying a BSc in politics at Queen Mary and is doing this from the first year. A student who studied a higher education certificate in life sciences at Birkbeck last year is now currently studying nursing at Edinburgh and is doing this from the first year. A student who studied a postgraduate certificate in history with us last year is now currently studying a master's degree in history at SOAS. And finally, one student completed a master's in bioscience with us a couple of years ago and is currently completing their PhD in bioscience at the University of Newcastle. Some of our students will want to use their opportunity on campus to go on to further education, as we've just described above. However, some students want the opportunity to gain a qualification and not necessarily use it to go on to any further study, which is completely fine. Other students want the qualification to allow them to enter the UK job market in the future. Of course, some students will continue their degree at Birkbeck. This option will be available to you if you become eligible to receive the government student loan. This is typically as a result of a change to your immigration status. Other students have also been able to continue at Birkbeck as they have found further sponsorship to pay for the remainder of the course. If you are looking to make the step onto an undergraduate programme at university, there are 3 types of programmes you can apply to that will be supported by the Campus Scholarship. The courses are a Certificate in Higher Education, a Foundation Year programme, or the first year of an undergraduate degree programme. So, the first, a Certificate in Higher Education. The Certificate of Higher Education is a standalone qualification taught at a first-year degree level with a mixture of compulsory and optional modules. Certificates are usually taught over 2 to 3 evenings per week and can be completed within 1 to 2 years. They are a great option if you've been out of education for a long period of time or if you have no previous UK qualifications. If you complete the full 120 credits, you will gain a certificate. This qualification will then open up many progression routes for you, particularly onto full-time undergraduate degree programs at other institutions. So next is the foundation year. This is a 1-year course and is typically used to prepare for study at an undergraduate degree level. You will usually be expected to have classes around 3 times a week over the course of the year. And you will be expected to do a range of compulsory modules. Foundation years cannot be taken as part-time, but are great if you are not familiar with university, as you will leave having a good grasp on all the skills needed for university. This qualification, similar to the Certificate in Higher Education, will open up a number of undergraduate degree options to you. It is also a very recognisable qualification and is well thought of as an introductory pathway into higher education. So the final degree option available to campus project applicants is the undergraduate degree programme. There are 2 modes of study available if you choose to apply for the first year of an undergraduate degree. Consider how prepared you are for study and what other life commitments you have before deciding which mode of study is best for you. The first mode of study is part-time. For a part-time degree programme, you will complete 90 credits over 1 year. It is usually more manageable pace for those returning to study after a long break. You do not gain a qualification after the first year, but many universities will accept your results from this year as sufficient entry onto any of their degree programmes. It is ideal for somebody ready to take on a degree programme, but who has been away from studies for a number of years and wants to approach their studies at a more manageable pace. It is also good for students who have other commitments outside of university. The typical progression routes for campus students on this type of degree programme is onto an undergraduate degree programme, usually from the first year. The second mode of study is full-time study. For full-time study of an undergraduate degree programme, you will complete the whole 120 credits by the end of your first year. There is an expectation here that you will be prepared to undertake this level of study, and it is quite intense. It is ideal for those who have previous qualifications from abroad and who want to get stuck into university studies straight away. Progression routes for this include going on to full-time undergraduate degree programs, either from the first year or sometimes the second year, depending on the institution. So, moving on to postgraduate study. Any of these programs will be suitable for someone who has a previous degree from their home country and meets the entry requirements. The difference between choosing the following will depend on your specialism, your confidence of returning to study, and perhaps what you hope to do after the degree. Postgraduate study can be split into courses which are taught or those which are research-based. For the Compass project, we only offer support towards taught courses. These courses are graduate diplomas, postgraduate certificates, postgraduate diplomas, and master's degrees. All of these courses usually take between 1 to 2 years to complete. Depending on the mode of study. Now for some information on these 4 types of postgraduate qualifications which may be suitable to you. The graduate diploma differs slightly to the other short postgraduate courses. Graduate diplomas are worth between 60 to 120 credits, depending on the number of modules you wish to take. You will gain a qualification which is equivalent to the final year of an undergraduate degree, and they usually take between 1 to 2 years to complete, depending on your mode of study. They can be used as a pathway onto further postgraduate study. Postgraduate certificates are worth 60 credits and are equivalent to roughly 2 terms of postgraduate study. They contain the same content as other postgraduate programs, but do not have as many modules. You will typically be taught over 1 to 2 evenings per week over the course of 1 year. They are a good option if you do not quite meet the entry requirements of a full master's or postgraduate diploma, and they are an excellent pathway into further postgraduate study. Postgraduate diplomas are worth 120 credits and usually equate to roughly 3 terms of postgraduate study. They are essentially the same as a master's, but you are not required to do either the dissertation or long project. You'll be taught over 3 to 4 evenings a week, and you can choose to either do this at a part-time or full-time pace. It's ideal for somebody who would like to do a postgraduate degree programme, but for somebody who does not require the full master's. So lastly, the taught masters. Taught master's programmes at Birkbeck include things such as MAs, MScs or LLMs. Master's degrees are worth 120 credits. And teaching usually starts in October and continues to the following September. They will take between 1 to 2 years to complete. If taken at a full-time pace, it is very demanding. They are a good option if you are looking to pursue academia as a career, or if you would like to gain an advanced qualification in a subject you have previously studied. Out of the 20 places available through the Compass Sanctuary Scholarship, 3 places are reserved every year for a master's degree. So now that you know more about the different types of courses available at Birkbeck and available Under the Compass sponsorship, you can now think about how to apply. For information on how to apply for any of the courses mentioned here, check out the videos below on the Compass Moodle tile or on the Compass YouTube playlist. Remember, please do get in touch with us if you are unsure about what course you would like to apply for. We would love to hear from you. Thank you.